a rainy morning this morning, and then all of a sudden, can you see the light pouring in? I wasn't going to be able to walk today. I was going to drive to Notting Hill for lunch, but actually I might be able to walk. I just made myself this epic rose tea. I'm obsessed with these roses. My acupuncturist gave them to me. You put them in your tea and it just smells so good and tastes amazing. I just did my hair and I put a little bit of mousse in before I air wrapped it. I think it's actually looking quite good. It's looking a bit big and bouncier than I'm used to. I have lunch that I need to leave for in about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready. Y'all might judge me for this. You may or may not judge me for this, and I think you might actually, but it's okay, I'm gonna judge myself for it also. Oh dear. Okay, remember that I went to Bicester Village a couple of weeks ago, literally less than a month ago I think. My girlfriends and I were talking about going to Restoration Hardware because they have this amazing looking, I've never been, but it used to be a wedding venue and now it's basically huge property outside of London where they store and sell everything, and I love Restoration Hardware. They never shipped to the UK before they opened the store, and they hadn't opened it when I was doing up my house, so if they had I would have definitely gone there and bought probably a lot of things because I love their furniture. However, we were all gonna go for the day because you can also eat there I think and have lunch there, but guess what Restoration Hardware is near? Guess what it's near? Drumroll please. Bicester Village. My favourite designer outlet outside of London. So obviously I'm going with my girlfriends to Bicester Village. I'm going tomorrow. I actually don't even know if there'll be that much different stock, but I do have a few things on hold at YSL. Also, you know, FOMO. If everyone's going to Bicester Village, I obviously want to go too, you know, like why would I not go? Quite a fun little day out with the gals. So I went with my mum and my sister a few weeks ago. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will link it for you. But now we are going again. I'm going again. I wonder if I'll find anything, even though I say that knowing full well that I have a few things on hold at YSL. Let me tell you, my Aura ring told me that I'm 92% ready for the day. So that's as high as a score as I've got. I still haven't had this Aura ring for a full week yet, but it is really fun waking up and and it telling you how you feel, which I'm aware is completely ridiculous. For my foundation today, I'm whipping out an old favourite, my Armani Beauty Luminous Silk, which is hands down my longest, I make a joke actually, I make a joke that it's my longest relationship. Here is a close second. Here and I have worked together for 7 years and I think I've been using Luminous Silk for around 10, maybe even 11 now. This is hands down the best foundation money can buy. It is literally perfect glowy skin in a bottle. Look at that glow. It gives you the most ideal amount of coverage, but it is buildable. It's available in 40 shades and it literally blurs, look at that, it just blurs your imperfections. It's also really hydrating. You can see this is my skin without anything on it, just moisturizer. A little bit of redness here, some texture, some little veins, some discoloration, and this side has Luminous Silk on it. Just blurs everything. It has a really flawless skin finish and it just melts into the skin, like it completely melts. If one of my friends asked me like what foundation should I use for my wedding, I would definitely say Luminous Silk. Whenever I've been a bridesmaid, which I have been quite a few times, I always use Luminous Silk. It's the most long-lasting, natural, buildable, breathable foundation, and it's actually amazing to me that after all these years, all the foundations I've tried, which is pretty much like most launches, Luminous Silk still remains my #1 top slot. I also really like the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk concealer, and I use a darker shade just to bronze my face a little bit. The formula is really buildable, very creamy. I actually need to go in 15 minutes. I just realized that I have spent too long yapping and making tea this morning. I'm going to use this blush. I was going to use this one. It's the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint, but then I thought that's a bit summery, isn't it? And this one gives more of an autumnal vibe. This is the shade 62. I love a cream. I'm not a powder blush girl. Well, I like building them together, but I don't like it on its own. I like that lit from within natural. These, I have to tell you about these because I have used so many different times, so many different purposes. These are the Armani Beauty eye tints. I have so many different shades. This is the black one. I've used that on a can red carpet before. This one is a little bit shimmery, great for Christmas time. I have one of my favorites, which is absolutely battered. Oh, I can't even see the name. I'll check what the shade is. and I'll put it on the screen because I've used it so much it's like worn off. And I have a few other shades, but the reason why I love these is they have these doe foot applicators like lip glosses, and when you just want a quick eye look, you just sweep it over your eye, take literally any old random brush or your fingers because they're just so easy to blend. That's it. That's literally it. It's like a wash of colour. They blend so easily and then they last. They really hold. They also give a very precise application, which I love. So I've done a very quick, simple makeup look. Honestly, the eye tints, they're so easy to use. One swipe and you just look quite put together. I need to leave in 4 minutes. If you've been thinking about getting these shoes, buy a shoehorn if you don't already have one, because they are impossible to get on. I don't think I've ever used a shoehorn before. Much better, I can confirm. Shoehorns are useful. Outfit of the day, I'm ready. That was very quick actually. I'm actually out of breath from running around trying to get ready so fast. But I've got a little Miu Miu jumper on in case you were wondering. That didn't give it away. Got some Dior sunnies. One last thing before I go. My favorite Armani Beauty C. I actually discovered this smelling it on someone else first because it is so unique. Like 8 years ago, I think it was, I smelled it on someone else and I was like, what is that? You smell incredible. I must have it. It's a really versatile fragrance for all occasions, day, night, like fancy black tie glam, like wedding vibes to like chilled everyday vibes. It is the most long-lasting fragrance I own, and it has a hint of rose in it, a hint of vanilla, both my favorite scents. The base of vanilla just smells so good. It's actually a very feminine scent, and the bottle is also refillable. And now that I have doused myself in this, I'm ready to go to lunch. Am I gonna make it there in 7 minutes? We are beautiful. Words. Whoa. Down. Oh my gosh, I am going to make it right on time. It is 10 minutes to 1. 10 minutes to 1, 2 minutes to 1, and I'm gonna make it to Granger. I'm going to Granger & Co, one of my favorites. They have one in Chelsea and they have one in Notting Hill. The Notting Hill one often has more of a queue than the Chelsea one on the weekends, but they do very good eggs, they do really good salads. Sorry, I'm trying to block the sun from creating a little glare on you. Here we are in Notting Hill. I feel like I show Notting Hill in every single weekly vlog, but honestly, if you're looking for me, this is probably where I am multiple times a week. Yes, some butter would be nice. Oh, I just got back in the car. That was a very quick lunch actually. When your friends start having kids, you kind of realize like, okay, I need to do this on their schedule, so when they're free, you kind of have to jump, like especially if you want to see your friends. But the eggs at Granger are so divine, the scrambled eggs. I know they're full of butter and that's why they taste so good. It's still eggs, which is protein, which is healthy, right? Round the corner from Granger is Juice Baby, one of my old faves, and I got their 2-bite brownies, which are so good and so filling and so sweet that actually even me, like queen of the sweet tooth, has one and I'm like, that's good for a little bit. Anyway, I am gonna go and take some clothes to be sold, I think. I have a few things that I want to sell. I have like a Victoria Beckham orange dress that I never have worn. I have a Magda Buttram top I used to love, but it reminds me of like a certain time. And I'm also going to do 12 days of giveaways on TikTok again. I did it last year and I bought a couple of things already, but maybe I can find a vintage bag and have a look, because last year I looked at what people like the most and it was like Hermes Aran's, a Louis Vuitton bag. So I'm going to start now in November so that when December comes I have like all 12 things lined up and ready. Sorry, the beeping is because I'm in reverse. Good evening guys, I've just changed into a little aloe set because it is sister TV and pasta night. Except I'm not sure if I'm having chicken and rice or pasta, but I'm going to go to my sister's soon. I've just been laying out these dresses because my aunt is going to a wedding, and when I see her I'm bringing some options for her. We kind of decided that actually this one might read a little bit too white even though it's purple, but she wants to try this Missoni one. If you can see this, she wants to try that Missoni one, so I'll bring that for her, and she also wants to try that red one. This one I think I literally got when I was 19, 18, 19, and it's really stood the test of time. It's Michael Kors and amazing quality, gotta be said. Like, my sister's worn it, I've worn it many times. It's just one of those pieces that really is quite timeless. I still have these out because I need to try them on. I still have not tried them on since I got them back from alterations. But anywho, let's go to my sister's. Right, what are the bets that my sister's got for me? What do we think? Do we think it's chicken and rice situ, or do we think it's a pasta situ? And if there's pasta, there better be parmesan, let me tell you. Also brought her little pants that I accidentally got from the dry cleaners. This is yours. Here you go. You're welcome.
Ooh, a pig's in that.
Yeah. What is this?
Ottoman fabric.
Oh my gosh, I love this one. That is one sexual fabric.
This existing sofa though.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't love that.
No.
I don't know. It's not really speaking to me. Oh, that's your sofa. Fine. This is a vibe. Yeah. Did you get this today? Really nice. Yeah, I love it. Wait, what's this one?
I thought that could be an
What's that
Ottoman, but
one?
I'm kind of over it.
Are you over this?
I'm a bit over it.
I love that one.
Really?
Oh, does it give Missoni?
Well, yeah,
Maybe
which
it
is
gives
not a
bit
bad
Missoni.
thing, but like I'm
No.
kind of over like this hectic zigzag.
Really, you think it's going to be overstimulating for your like calming
bit,
environment?
bit.
Yeah, interesting. The blue looks nice from far away.
This could be really stunning.
I still prefer the other one.
Oh, do you?
But I'm not hating the idea of something blue. I just don't like the pattern of it. What's it in? Is it chicken or is it pasta?
Oh, pasta.
It's pasta. It's pasta. So this is the wallpaper I was telling you about. Sorry about the extraction fan noise. Oh my gosh, it's incredible in here. Oh, I need to switch this around for you. There you go. I absolutely love this wallpaper. It comes in 3 different colours. I think this colour is the best. I would have loved to have this in my powder room, but I already chose my like lemon themed powder room by the time I saw this one. But I feel like more people need it in their lives because it's so cool and you could do a really great like gold theme. And then once you're in the room, it kind of like takes you to another dimension. I kind of wish she did the ceiling, honestly, but that's because I wish I did my ceiling in my powder room as well. Question, is it a sin, apparently, according to my sister, to get grated parmesan? I was like, why am I out here, like, working for my parmesan? Like, this is hard work. I literally said, not thinking anything of it, why don't you get grated parmesan? The way she gasped.
Ew.
The way she
We're
gasped.
making pasta my way tonight, unfortunately, which means
Like, all that work.
boiling the water first before you put the pasta in.
No, not boiling the water first.
And it means adding salt.
Oh no.
And it means
Everyone-
pasta water.
Oh no, I hate pasta water.
Don't worry, it will be good.
Pia and Hannah do this thing where they like save the pasta water and they like put it in the pot. Oh, I actually can't talk about it. It makes me want to hurl.
You're so weird.
It's like the grey water.
It's so good.
Mate, I'm so bored of grating this cheese already.
Really? I'll do it.
I have the attention span of a fruit fly. Look how much, that's like a quarter of the cheese I would put on my pasta.
Really?
Yeah. Like when you have as much cheese as me, this tiny little grater sitch is not cutting it. You know what I've seen?
What?
Is the carbonara pasta like bowls.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, they look unbelievable.
They look really good.
Like the udon, I don't even know if I can eat udon. I don't think udon's gluten free, but the udon carbonara pasta bowl, carbonara bowls with the egg in it. If you can eat that, oh my gosh, it looks so good. Please tell me if it's nice. Okay, I'm sweating.
I'll do it.
I'm pleased with my work. Look at my hard work. That looks good, actually. Gotta be said. I'm really happy I didn't see the like water drainage
I
situation.
didn't keep as much as I should have because you were
great.
like,
yeah,
so
it grosses me out. I
Why did I
know.
wish that?
Keeping use the water. I know everyone does it, but it does gross me out, honestly. Look at these beautiful courgettes. Aren't they absolutely stunning? These little zucchinis. That looks delicioso. I feel like Chandler in Friends where he does the cranberry sauce and then bangs on and on about his hard work when he did absolutely nothing else to do with the dinner, but this looks beautiful. 1, 2, 3, sprinkle, sprinkle. I could live in a house of cheese. Oh my gosh, yum. Imagine if you could just eat cheese.
Oh wow.
No, I make it snow. I make it snow. Like it needs to look like a ski slope worth of cheese. Like, I need to be on there with my little skis, you know?
Yeah, such
love cheese. Oh, that's really good. Thank you, that's stunning. Woo, Kardashian time! I absolutely love the Kardashians. I think they're so funny. Especially Kourtney. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I feel very refreshed after a little night with my sister last night. I have to say, episode 2 of The Kardashians was nowhere near as good as episode 1. I would go as far as saying that episode 2 is actually quite boring. Anyway, I'm going to Bicester today. I'm very excited. I've never taken the train. We're taking the train today, and I've never taken the train to Bicester. I think it's straight from Marylebone right to Bicester, and it's an hour train, so it should be really easy. But because there was 4 of us, we thought, let's take the train, and then we can get an open return and just go home whenever we want, because it's Friday. We might get stuck in traffic on the way home, but if we take the train, then that alleviates that. And I've pulled out an old favourite coat of mine. Who remembers this coat? My little Max Mara baby. It's just so snug, and I just thought it was good because it keeps me warm. It's very easy, it's not heavy, and it has a hood in case it rains. And then I have my A. Goldie jeans on, my Kate belt, and an Enzo Costa knit, and a little Chanel bag. My earrings, look at these earrings, which is hard because this mirror's antique. So let's go to this mirror. This big one's Kimai. Then I have another Kimai, and then I have Idil and Idil. These loops are Idil. I'm going to bring this little vlog camera with me today, test her out in the wild. I haven't been able to see everyone's comments, like your comments from last week, because that's not live yet. That's going live like tomorrow. So as soon as I can see your comments, then we'll have a verdict on which camera you prefer. But I actually am just so grateful and excited to see your feedback, because I really have like the best YouTube audience. Like, everyone is just so nice. I love interacting with you guys. So I literally wake up excited to put my video live and see the comments every single week. And I just love knowing where you're watching from and what you're doing. Like, people comment like, oh, I'm watching with my cat on my lap with my coffee, or like things like that. I just love picturing you, like how you watch my videos, and when people tag me on Instagram stories and stuff. Anyway, I'm going off on a really random tangent, and I have my cab coming. Oh, he cancelled. Marylebone station. I am quite excited for a girls' day and a girls' shopping day. I think it'll be very fun and cute, and hopefully we can stop and have some lunch at Bicester as well. There is a Cicconi's in Bicester, and there's also an Ottolenghi as well. So those are my 2 favourites. They have loads of other restaurants, but either we'll go to Cicconi's probably, or Ottolenghi.
I haven't seen this in a long time.
Are we the first one's here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlotte's
after all that?
Yeah,
really?
I love Find My Own Friends.
Isn't Find My Friends the
That's
best
how I
app
knew
in the
you were
whole world?
walking into the
No
building.
way, that's so funny, tracking us all. It is a bit rainy and grey.
We don't have any.
We have arrived to Bicester. First stop is going to be Prada and Miu Miu. Here we go. What are you trying on? These, yeah. Ooh, the little welly version. Good staples, yeah. I like those the best, they're good. Real friendship is lending your friend your socks so that she can try on her boots. Oh, thoughts?
I'm not sure you're
I don't know, they're a bit wide, yeah. They're a bit wide. On these little Pradas, which I really like. They're not my size. Trying to squeeze into them. Those are good. They're a bit big looking. These in a size 37 if you have them. Thank you. Let's try these. Ooh, these feel a bit big actually. Okay, what do we think of these? I think they're really cute. They are a copy of ones my sister has in suede. I think they're an updated version because these ones have a little charm, but I do think I need a size down. They feel a little bit big. I'm not sure about these. I do like them, but they're just not calling to me for some reason. For some reason, they're just not really exciting me that much, maybe. Oh, guys, they have the little shell charm. Lauren, feeling spendy. Love that for you. She got some amazing satin heels for £360. Oh, wow. I'm in YSL, trying on this bag. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I think I have to get it. Also trying on this clutch, which is unbelievable. Oh, boots. Yay. They look so good. Let me see. Wow. Look at this blazer. Oh my gosh, the fit is unbelievable. It's all satin. I just don't know where I'd wear it. Lauren's shopping part 1. Thank you. Buzzing. We're in the middle of Bicester Village and Lauren is talking about her book. You're not well for this book. Are you okay?
I'm a book nerd.
You're obsessed with the series. Anyway, we're going to Cicconi's now. I've actually never been to the Cicconi's here. I'm quite excited.
It looks beautiful.
It looks very pretty. I feel like it's maybe in the past year it's opened.
Get too hyped.
I'm just jamming out with the shopping.
All my money.
Woo! I just spent money. Woohoo! I am thinking that Brussels sprouts with chestnuts is going to be a huge vibe. Look at these gorgeous Brussels. Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect. Yum. Tofu for breakfast, okay? I don't care if it's weird. Then I'm having chocolate covered raspberries for breakfast. The way I have waited for these to come to England. And actually when I was talking about them in a vlog saying that they're my favourite things in the entire world and I wish I could get them in the UK, someone commented and told me that I could, and if that was you, I'm so grateful to you because I ordered Ocado's entire stock of tofu. My freezer is a tofu shrine. I'm just so happy about it that I thought I would have some for breakfast. They're white and dark chocolate covered raspberries. They have strawberries, they have all the things. Oh my god, this is so good. I need to wash my hair today. I also need to tidy up this room. I don't know if it's me and I'm that kind of person that just gets ready and tries on their whole wardrobe and makes a mess. I can't be the only person that does that. But let me tell you, it is so hard to not do that for me. Like I need to try on different options and then I'm always in a rush and then I always leave it a mess. Not great, because then every day I'm tidying. The one thing I did want to tell you was that I had the best girls day at Bicester yesterday, Bicester Village. It is so much fun. Like it's just such a great girls day. I've never had lunch at Cicconi's there. Cicconi's was amazing. I would really recommend it. It was very quick, great vibes, really good for a great lunch there. There were actually a lot of lunch options. Lauren bought the most of all of us. Lauren bought 2 pairs of shoes, 2 bags and some Celine pants. We bought one of the same bags. She bought a gorgeous Celine bag. I'll put a picture of it in the screen. Lottie bought some really great Celine shoes actually. I think her shoes were like 70% off. And Charlotte bought a YSL cashmere jumper, like a roll neck. I bought something. Okay, let me tell you what I bought. Oh, first I bought some Percy Pigs. Oh, they smell so good. Should I have one or is it a bit early? Maybe I'll have one. These are the Santa Percy's, by the way. So good. These are the best sweets England has to offer, I think. Tofu and Percy Pigs. What an absolutely stunning morning. I bought one thing and I would much rather always, especially when I'm discount shopping, not get overwhelmed by the fact that everything's like 50 to 70% off and buy something I love and I know I'll use and I actually would have bought full price anyway. So I'm very, very, very happy with my purchase and I think that then I'll get a lot of wear out of it. So can you guess what this is? It actually looks like it could be a boot or something, a small boot. This is the little clutch that Lauren and I both got actually. It was reduced from 1,400 to £900. It is a beautiful gold satin. I love the YSL clutches. They're just so elegant. And it took me quite a while to actually get on the YSL clutch bandwagon. Like when Victoria and Susie and I went to Paris, that was the first time I saw like a YSL clutch in real life, like this new style that they were doing, and Victoria bought it. And I loved it, but it just wasn't really speaking to me. It honestly felt like too sophisticated. And now, I think it's 2 years later. No, when did we go to Les Maurice? Yeah, 2 years ago. So 2 years this December. I feel like I'm sophisticated enough to have a bag like this, which is funny because I think Victoria's 2 years older than me, so I was like I'm Victoria's age now when she bought this bag. Anyway, maybe it's not an age thing, maybe it's just a feeling thing. Like I feel like my wardrobe has kind of elevated enough to be able to wear this. I don't really have a gold clutch and I really wanted one. I wanted the Bottega one, honestly, but it's about £3,500 and I thought, for £3,500, how much am I going to wear it? I didn't love it. I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I need this bag. And I just thought, I'm buying it because I feel like it would just work in my wardrobe when I go out at night for a little gold clutch. And at the same time, I felt like the gold was a bit garish almost. It was very gold. So I wasn't totally convinced on that bag. However, this one I feel like is much more subtle, much more elegant. I do have a gold bag that Mama Rachel gave me, but because Mama Rachel gave it to me, it's just so special to me, so I don't want to wear it all the time. In fact, I don't even keep that bag like at home, so that's how special it is to me. So anyway, this I feel like I'll get a lot of wear out of, and I'm just so happy with it. Like I think it's just so beautiful. I can't stop staring at it. Lauren and I can match now when we go out. The one thing I will do that I always do is I put a coin in my little bags. My mum just started doing that with me. She always just put a coin in a new bag. I don't know why, I just got like kind of addicted to doing that. She just told me it was for good luck. I don't even know the reason, but I just really like doing it now. So before I wear that, I'll put a coin in it. So on today's agenda, I want to wash my hair, wash and do my hair. And I really want to tidy up and sort out my shroom a little bit, which I feel like I do every single week, honestly. Like I know I've said that already like 5 minutes ago, but it just takes ages. Anyway, I want to sort out my bags today. That's kind of my mission because I don't keep all my bags here, so when I do like bring some, it kind of just gets a bit out of hand. So now it's kind of looking a little bit chaotic, so I'm gonna try and organize this in some sort of summer, autumn, winter, because obviously with the seasons I reach for different ones at different times. And tonight I'm actually going to an omakase in London, which is called a Raki. I've never been before. I've heard amazing things about it. I think it's like 15 courses, and I love sushi, I love omakase, so I'm like really excited. I'm gonna get my stretchy jeans out, or maybe I'll wear a skirt actually. Not a right now problem. I'm gonna tidy up this room and then make it messy again by trying everything on, figuring out what to wear tonight. Normally I start by just kind of taking everything out. This is a bit embarrassing, like how messy it's gotten in here, sorry. And obviously some bags I don't really wear that much. This Fendi, I don't really wear this bag anymore, but I do really love her. I did, however, find a coin for my new clutch, so let's put that inside. One Great British Pound can go in there. The one thing I will say about this bag is I've seen the patent ones, and as much as I love them, so many of my friends that have them say that having fingerprints on it drives them nuts. And I touch my face a lot and I wear makeup a lot, so I can only imagine like how mucky mine would get if I got a painted one. This is kind of before, I suppose, a little bit of situ. Oh my gosh, who remembers this bag? My little Mark Cross raffia bag. Oh, the things I did to be able to get this bag, honestly, like I would have sold my soul for this bag at the time. Honestly, as soon as I got her, she was just so hard to wear, and I've barely worn her. But I remember Ariel Charnas, I love following her. I still love following her to this day. Like I remember when her child Ruby was born, and now Ruby, she posted the other day, is almost 10. And anyway, I saw this bag on her, but like she had multiple different Mark Cross bags. Wait, I need to find the other one to show you. Oh my gosh, she wore this bag all the time. Like all the time, and I was obsessed with it. She had it in multiple different colors and I absolutely loved it. I'll never sell this bag, just for purely sentimental reasons, honestly. I just absolutely love. Oh, there's a tampon. Oh my gosh, I'm just going through one of my clutches and I have Lauren's vape, which might not mean anything to a lot of people, but when it was her wedding, she this is a modern day love story, honestly. She gave me her vape to look after for her because she didn't have a bag. So I don't know why, like I've never had one of these before, but I feel like I need to keep it because it's like a special vape. And she also had these little napkins handed out. They say happy tears only with her logo on them, which is really cute. I'm keeping the vape in this bag, honestly. This is now for sentimental purposes. I have to say, Miu Miu bags come with the stuffing that like is exactly the shape for their bag, which is so useful. You know what I really want to get is the shelves, the acrylic shelves that people have for their bags. I think I need to order those. So this is the after of my hard work. I am missing my insert for my Birkin, which I need to find, but here we go. I also am going to buy some shelves for sure, and back there are a few more bags, but this is looking slightly better. But I think once I get the shelves in, I will make this even better, because imagine these like on different little platforms. That would look good, wouldn't it? Oh, stay there, stay there. So you know what I was kind of thinking, that people do ask me so much, especially when I post like things I'm eating, how much I'm enjoying like sweets and sugary things like I just did, like my 2 fruit Percy Pigs morning, is because I've been very open from the beginning of my SIBO IBS journey. People ask me so much how I'm able to eat sweets and sugary things again. If you didn't know, just for like the back context, SIBO is in your small intestine. It's part of the IBS family. It stands for small intestine bacterial overgrowth. It has a whole different range of symptoms and different range of strengths depending on how strong your SIBO is, and it can really be very, I would honestly go as far as saying life altering. For me personally, before I discovered I had SIBO, it took me like a year to find out what it was, because it was much less known. This was like 7 or 8 years ago, so it was much less known than it is now. So on top of trying to find out what was happening with my body for a year, I had really bad reactions no matter what I was eating. I would have to nap after every meal. Like I actually vividly remember being in Lech and being unable to ski down the slope to get to the hotel because I was in so much agony. Like I had to lie down on the slope because I was in so much agony. I got so good at hiding my bloating because I looked multiple months pregnant. You can go back and see the videos. I look more pregnant than some girls did at 7 months. Actually, that gave me very good training, because if ever I'm pregnant, I know how to dress to hide a bump. But it was really challenging, and also going on multiple courses of treatment that actually didn't work or didn't have any effect on my body whatsoever, only actually made it worse. And then having to do a diet for multiple years, being unable to eat so many things, trial and error. I didn't have sugar, I didn't have fruit or rice, like, which anyone that knows me knows that is the majority of my diet. For 6 months I didn't have a grain of rice. That was when I started being gluten-free. I pretty much introduced, oh, I also didn't have dairy actually. Dairy for me, I don't even mention that one because that was the easiest one. Like the no fruit, I love fruit, that was so hard. And no gluten was so hard because I loved gluten. 7 and 8 years ago, being gluten-free was not like how it is now. Like now you can go to pretty much any restaurant, say you're gluten-free, and they won't have a reaction. Like sometimes I would go to restaurants, really nice high-end restaurants, and they would basically tell me to leave because they just didn't know what to do. And times have really changed on that one. Because I was very open about that journey and not eating fruit and sugar and dairy and gluten and rice and all the things. So now when I do eat those things, people naturally ask me like, how are you doing this? How have you cured your SIBO? Because I imagine in the thick of it, when you feel like you're never going to be able to cure yourself, you're never going to be able to do any of those things or feel healthy again, then it must be really hard to be on that side where I can just like eat Percy pigs and eat tofu for like my morning breakfast, which by the way is not good, and that is nowhere near what anyone should be having for their breakfast. But I think I actually have never said this online before, and it does create a really bad reaction in me still. I kind of stopped talking about it because I felt like no one really wanted to see that from me anymore, and it was kind of like a bit of a broken record talking about SIBO and IBS and all these things. As it became more and more known and more people were talking about it, I didn't feel the need to talk about it myself because I felt like it was much more common and many more like solutions were becoming available. And I think also the studies showing that the antibiotics that doctors just kept putting people on just actually didn't have an effect and only made it worse. But even then, when I still eat like I have this morning, like my body has an immediate, it's literally an immediate reaction. And honestly, depending on how connected I am to myself at the time and also my stress levels at the time, makes my reactions vary so much and makes my SIBO vary so much. If I'm feeling very anxious, very stressed, and I don't feel like grounded in myself or in my environment as a result of whatever's happening around me or whatever's happening, I know that that is the time I need to lock in and do my SIBO protocol, not eat tofu and Percy pigs for breakfast. Really watch my health, really watch my diet and what I'm putting in my body. And majority of the time, I would say like 70% of the time when I'm at home, I'm eating clean. When I eat out, I go for it because I like being in a restaurant, I like enjoying. But unfortunately for SIBO, it is so much connected to what you're putting in your body. I would say it's two things. It's what you're putting in your body and your environment around you. I actually wanted to clear that up because I feel like so many people see me like post as if I never had SIBO, and that is very much not the case. It is still something that crosses my mind every single day. But I will say that now is a much easier time than it was 8 years ago, not only for the reasons that I know my body better and I actually know what's wrong, but I feel like doctors are much more informed. Even naturopaths, acupuncturists I go to are so much more informed. Like everyone generally seems much more informed than they were 8 years ago, and restaurants are so much more accommodating to allergies and dietary requirements. I actually think the biggest piece for me was knowing that there was no cure and this is something that I had to manage for the rest of my life. Whereas I think when you go to a traditional sort of doctor, you kind of get in that mindset, especially that taking a pill equals cure equals that's it, the end. And that's kind of what I had in my mind, when actually it is something that requires constant management. You know that trend where it says when people look at me like I don't know ball? That trend on TikTok, you might not know that, but it's basically about someone looks at you thinking you don't know about a specific topic. I feel like my version of that specific topic is SIBO and looking like you're 6 months pregnant when you're not. That is my I know ball, unfortunately, but I do feel very grateful that it doesn't impact my day-to-day life as much as it used to. Oh, I'm really having the Saturday of dreams right now. My hair mask is in my hair marinating, and I just went to my office to pick up a few things. Firstly, I got the In Beauty Extreme eye cream, which I really like. But then, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got this new little doorstop. Oh my god, she's so cute, little mushroom doorstop. Ooh, it's like a rain noise. I really wanted a doorstop for this room. I have one from Amazon that I don't really like, honestly. So I really wanted a pink one, and I saw Asia 12, they do these limited edition drops, and they had a drop, and included was a literal pink doorstop that I think is absolutely perfect for this room. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm sorry, how cute is that? I also really wanted a pair of aviator sunglasses, and I probably shouldn't try them on with no makeup on and my hair slicked back, but I saw Tom Ford were doing a pair that actually, I think they're old, and I can't remember, I saw someone wearing them and I actually DM'd them saying, where are these sunglasses from? They were called the Blakes, and I found them online because I don't think they sell them anymore. Do we think these suit me? I'm gonna have to try them on with my hair and makeup done, but I see them in the mirror and I'm honestly not sure. Well, maybe they're growing on me. I'm just not a big fan of the aviator, only on myself, but I don't know why. But I love the concept of hiding behind your sunglasses. I also got this, which is unbelievable. It's from Perfect Moment, and it's a faux fur jacket, which looks so snug and so warm. Perfect for the winter months. Oh my gosh, it has a hood, which is just great. It's actually one of those bombers where you can pull the string at the bottom to make it like tight around your waist almost. Gonna wait a bit for the weather to drop for this one, but oh my gosh, it is so soft and so warm and so snug and actually very light, so quite comfortable. Ooh, she's very luxurious, isn't she? I also got a pair of new pajamas from my absolute favorite pajama brand, Stripe Instead. They are so comfortable. Oh my gosh, they're like Eberge, but a fraction of the price, and I got their new little style, which is this navy. It has this gorgeous little candy stripe trim with little shorties. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is finally Sunday, which means that it is finally the day I get to see your feedback on the camera situation. And I'm reading them, and everyone says the same thing, which is amazing. So this is my old camera now that we are going to say goodbye to. I'm gonna take myself to Pilates now. I was about to leave and I put my video live, and we're gonna say hello to the new camera. No mic, apparently, is the vibe that everyone really liked, which is good. And just thank you so much for your feedback. Everyone's that's commented already. Like, the video literally only just went live and I have so many comments and so much great feedback, and I'm just so grateful that you guys take the time to actually leave feedback. It's so helpful for me because I really want to improve my vlogs. I just have the best YouTube audience. Like, you guys are the best. I live for uploading on a Sunday. Like, I live for uploading on a Sunday. I live for seeing your comments. So I'm going to reply to some comments on my walk to Pilates. Go to Pilates. It's actually really hot. I'm boiling. And then I'm going to go and watch my family tennis game. Not participate because I haven't been invited to participate. Sore subject. Don't want to talk about it. And then just enjoy being in the sun. I just have a feeling that Drew is going to kick my ass today. I know it's that kind of day. It's that kind of mood. Voluntarily going to Pilates on a Sunday. I booked a private session, not a group session, and I just know she's going to wallop me. I'm almost here. I think it's one of these houses. Question for you, actually. When I'm on the street, do I need the mic? Because I'm a bit worried that when I'm out and about on this camera, which we didn't test out in last week's vlog, that I might need the mic.
Toes are gonna come on, butt's gonna hang off the front edge. Exhale, nice long crunch up. Inhale down.
Good evening, guys. It's a little bit later on this beautiful Sunday. I've been loving reading your comments all day. I've been glued to my phone, actually. And I was unboxing a few of my Amazon, well, actually just one Amazon delivery, and I made myself a little rose tea. Oh, actually the Amazon order I was unboxing was my favourite discovery in the whole world, my heated lavender eye masks. I put these on Instagram in like a spend the evening with me video, and all the comments, all the DMs, I even have messages from friends like, what are those eye masks? I have now tried all the ones there are to try on Amazon. These ones are actually from Japan, I believe. They're basically these disposable eye masks. You put them on your eyes, around your ears, and they heat up and they smell of lavender, and they're so calming and soothing. Honestly, such a great gift if someone is going through a tough time or like has insomnia or something. Like, just such a nice, inexpensive gift to get someone. Really thoughtful, I think. Anyway, these ones are actually from Japan, I believe. They smell the most of lavender, but they don't last as long. The heat of them doesn't last as long as these ones. The steam eye masks, these last hours, honestly. It says 20 to 30 minutes, but I think they last ages. But basically by the time you're asleep, hopefully the idea is that they cool down and they're not like you don't notice that they're not warm anymore because you're in a deep dark sleep on the back of these. I absolutely love them. I couldn't recommend them enough. I'll put them in my Amazon shop. And then they're from Pilates today because I haven't been working out that much. I keep effing up my shoulder a tiny bit. So my acupuncturist gave me these. Oh, they smell so good. Oh my gosh, they smell like tiger balm or something. And they're for my shoulder. Well, really for my neck. I put everything into my neck when I... Ooh, look how cool these are. Weird. I guess they have some sort of like mint, like healing. I don't even know. But anyway, you know, when she tells you do something, you do it. So let's try put this like right here where I get the most pain. But anyway, as I was saying, when I don't work out that much, everything kind of gets pulled into my neck. When I work out, like today, Drew was like, you're putting everything in your neck, you're putting everything in your neck, stop engaging your neck. I was like, I can't, I don't know how. Oh no, I got my hair stuck in it, that wasn't very useful. Okay, RIP my hair. Oh, it smells divine. She gave me 2 of these for my post-workout. And then I have my little Kerastars, my scalp serum, which I am trying to be very, very, very religious with. I'm not particularly meticulous, I would say, in my application of it, but I'm trying to do it every single day. And if I leave it next to my makeup brushes, I found that's the actual best place for me to put it so that I can remember to use it, and I just kind of dot it around my scalp and like hopefully does the trick. I really hope a Kerastase specialist isn't going to tell me that it doesn't really work if you do it like unevenly around your scalp. I kind of just massage it in afterwards, and I'm trying to only use heat not that often on my hair. I've just noticed that I really want to improve the condition of my hair, so I'm doing a new routine. Well, I'm trying to start a new routine, but what I did want to look into is what is her name? It's called Abby Young. Abby Young on TikTok. She has this Abby Young hair method, and I haven't watched, it's like an 8-part series or something, and I haven't watched it yet. And I really want to because everyone always talks about her hair method. I think it's like literally 55 steps, but apparently it really works. So I'm going to watch it and reassess and maybe add it to my routine. But surprisingly, actually, I've never oiled my hair. I've never done like hair oiling. But this was the mask that I just finished. This is the Kerastase Premier Filler Mask. I really like this Premier range from Kerastase. I'm completely out of this. I think this is my like 2nd one. And it makes my hair so silky, so smooth, really glossy. It's supposed to get rid of calcium buildup. It helps if you apply a lot of heat on your hair. I've been saving this to show you my empties. I have a couple more skincare empties actually in my bedroom. Tonight, my family and I are going to my favourite new restaurant, not my favourite Chinese restaurant. I went for the first time like 3 weeks ago, and I have been dreaming about going back. It's the Chinese restaurant in the Peninsula Hotel in Belgravia, and oh my gosh, the food is absolutely dream-worthy. I really struggle with Chinese because of being gluten-free, but they're so accommodating. Normally I can't have dumplings or anything like that. Their dumplings are gluten-free. They made sweet and sour chicken for me gluten-free. They made crispy shredded beef, I think, for me gluten-free. They made everything gluten-free for me, which was so nice. I didn't even like tell them in advance or anything. They were super, super accommodating, and it was the first time I was able to not feel left out eating Chinese. I am going to put a few little things away. I just unboxed this top, which is by a brand called Jackie, Jaki, and then I have a top I wore last night. This is what I wore to Iraqi, this gorgeous silk black top, and then I have this silk set which actually I need to iron. This self-portrait skirt I bought thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to wear it so much in autumn winter, and I haven't worn it once, honestly. So I think that was a lesson for me in ordering things, well, buying things, knowing how I'm going to style them, and I bought this in the middle of summer, thinking I was going to wear it. Hair and makeup is done. Now I need to get dressed. I've changed, and then I thought, why am I in leather pants when I'm going to a really nice big dinner? So I'm going to change again. But I was clearing out my wardrobe, and I want to show you some bags that I'm thinking about clearing out. Tell me what you think about keep or sell. Firstly, my little Hermes grey Picotin. I have not worn this yet. I find grey a really hard colour for me to wear. I'm not sure why, because it's a neutral. Like, it should be easy to wear, but I do end up reaching for my black Hermes Picotin over this. I have to say the Picotin 18 is the best bag size, especially especially if you like carrying around loads of things with you, and it's just so easy to fling over your arm. So I honestly should wear this more, and I was kind of wondering maybe if I should put it in my TikTok 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Maybe someone else would like it as like a better home. This Miu Miu bag, oh my gosh, I searched far and wide for this bag in summer, and then I got the matching little charm, which I saw in Bicester Village the other day, which kind of upset me because I searched so far for this little pineapple charm. I just found her really hard to wear, and actually not much fits inside, and then things fall out. So all in all, not very practical. And this is quite brown, which when you're wearing summery outfits, brown doesn't really work. The Bottega Veneta Jodie bags, oh, I wish I could get on board with these, because every time I go to sell them I think, no, let me try another summer. The green is a bit garish. It's too hard to wear, honestly. I should definitely sell this. The butter yellow though, like really, I could have worn this, and I should have worn this. It's a really annoying style because of the little zip and the way it actually sits and the way your things fit in it. It's just not convenient to get stuff out of. And I keep thinking, no, I'm gonna wear it, and then I haven't reached for it. There are just way more other bags that I would prefer. This I'm honestly keeping for sentimental reasons, this little Chanel bag, only because my parents bought it for me for my birthday, which was so lovely of them, and I loved it at the time, and I feel like that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago now. My style has changed so much, and I'm not really into this shape or this colour, and I find it quite hard to wear with the really harsh hardware, so I just end up not wearing it, and I haven't worn it for maybe like 3 years or more, and it should be quite easy to wear as a clutch, but because of the colour's just quite hard. Mother!
Hello, sweetie. How are you? Good.
Look at Mother in her cute leather pants. Hello! I always love the little fillings for the Peking duck, because everything is cut to pure perfection. Oh my goodness! Wow!
Can you pick one for you? How you? They give you the. Really very good.
Thank you.
All of us.
No,
It's a bit of.
I'm still full from dinner last night. That is hands down one of my favourite restaurants of all time. Tell me what you think about the footage, and if I need a little mic when I'm out. I kind of appreciate everyone's feedback on the mic last week. I don't think I need it at home, and it can be kind of distracting, but maybe when I'm out in a busy restaurant I do need it. I'm not sure, but we will get there in the end with the new vlog camera situation. And I also hope you've been enjoying the longer vlogs. I will see you next Sunday, 9:30 AM with another vlog. Mwah. Bye guys.